Hey guys, how's it going? Matt from Foul Ball Productions here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope that you're doing well. I'm doing phenomenally. Thank you so very much. Thank you very much. So, Season 6, the final season of The Expanse is upon us. Comes out early December, less than a month from now. We'll have the final season, a truncated season at only 6 episodes, which is less than half of several of the seasons of The Expanse. Sort of an interesting choice. And I'm not sure what your feelings were on Season 5, but I thought it was utterly genius and then utter crap. Second half was utter crap. So I'm not too excited about this final season. I don't really know what to expect. I feel like since Amazon picked it up, it's kind of been in steady decline, with last season really, really petering out. But we did get a trailer. We got the teaser trailer a few weeks ago. So I guess without further ado, let's watch it and see what it's all about.
We're wounded, broken, trying desperately to keep ourselves going by pretending we're not.
Poor Erta. Doesn't know where she'll get her food and water. Welcome to the Belt.
Cities will be the capital city of our Belter nation. A place all Belters and forever call home!
I just received word they've located Daenerys' ship.
You have something in mind?
I do.
Permission to come aboard?
What's going on?
The old lady believes the Rossi is the best option for this operation.
Are you getting paid extra for this?
There's a war on. Captain Drummer, we was Golden Bow. Now we fight with you.
Good. I'm ready for a fight.
A war will come soon enough.
Let them come. We'll be ready.
Holy shit.
What is it?
The mother lode.
Your father. He's better with you at his side.
I tried to save Philip, and I failed.
Firing one!
In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your back.
I want the Belt to see what it's doing to us.
How do I get through them?
I want them to see the lives we've lost, the pain we've suffered.
I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders.
We need something to give us a reason to hope.
Who's there?
Okay, that looks really lame. That looks like so much more of the same in that second half of Season 5 where all of a sudden The Expanse is like a matriarchy. Everything's just about females and their feelings and wow, they're going to save the Belt. Oh, it's the girls. Girl power. Yes! That's what we always loved about it. I mean, Holden had like 3 lines in that trailer. He's relegated to like guest star role in his own show. What is going on? Like, it was like a good 35, 40 seconds before he was even on the screen. And then it was the girls are coming on being like, we're taking your ship. We're going to go do things. It's like, oh, what is this? It was Avasarala, Drummer, and Bobby just calling the shots. Even Naomi's kind of sidelined. Even she's not in it that much. You got, I don't know even who that blonde girl was. Drummer talking about who she loves. Oh, man, that looks terrible. That looks friggin' awful. I am not even kind of looking forward to that. First of all, I have no concept of what the plot is, really. They're going after Marcos's ship. Okay, I mean, I could have predicted that. It seems fairly straightforward from the end of the last season. I don't know what's going on with Marcos. He's just like, well, all right, we're doing it for series. That's it. Like, I did not get a lot of... I didn't really get a lot of insight into what the season's going to look like, except lots of girls. Seems like it's going to be a whole lot of ladies. Which was good, because my favorite part of season 5 was just watching Naomi struggle to breathe for like 4 straight episodes. Just like, and then just, getting rescued inconsequentially at the end. It was so good. So riveting. What genius TV. All that complexity you liked about The Expanse, all those crossing stories and people having good and bad and the complex human depiction. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's about girls. Girl power in The Expanse. Yes. Oh, that looks whack. The aliens are interesting, though. That was the one thing I was like, huh. Last little second where there's aliens, I was like, all right. I could kind of be interested in why there's aliens. That's interesting to me. The special effects looked really bad. Special effects look weak. They did not look good. I really think Amazon expected this to be like their like it truly was going to be Game of Thrones in space. And I think when they bought it, what they thought was they were buying like a fan base like Game of Thrones in space, and it's just not that, because no one's been able to successfully market this show. Sci-fi did. And I didn't even know it was on when it was on Sci-fi. I had no idea. I didn't even find out about it until it was on Amazon Prime, just sort of in the background, some sci-fi show called The Expanse. I was like, I don't even know what this is. And a buddy of mine just insisted I watch it, so I finally got clicked into it. But most people have never even heard of this show. So I think Amazon's just like, all right, we're just gonna dump off. We're gonna woke our way out of this one, do a little lady dance. Hey, it's all about the girls, and then just like, too expensive, not working. We don't have this giant Game of Thrones that they want. Because the mighty Gary over at Nerdrotic says that what he understands or he's been told is that Amazon's really looking for their Game of Thrones. And that's why they're doing the whole Lord of the Rings thing, because they want to have that hot show that just tens of millions of people are watching. And maybe that's what they thought they bought when they got The Expanse. Maybe they thought they had this huge built-in fan base, and that's when they heard Game of Thrones in space, maybe that's what they really thought. They didn't think, oh, let's get a complexly written and well-acted show that's really compelling and interesting. No, it's like, what people aren't watching. Let's put girls in it. Everybody likes girls all the time, being calling the shots, and all the men characters that you like just being put to the side. It's the best. It's the greatest. Yeah, why honor canon or lore, the fan base? That's all patriarchy. Ew. Yuck. I don't know. There's nothing in there I'm excited to see. Aliens I'm curious about. That's about it. Also, who was that little girl looking at the aliens? Was that like some Belter kid who's on one of those planets? And where that came out of nowhere. There's entirely too many girls in that for me. I was just like, really? There's no guys in this show? Amos had a line. Holden had like 2 lines. The captain, Holden, it's been his fucking show. Like 4.5 seasons, it was Holden's show, and suddenly it's like Avasarala and Bobby gonna save the universe. Everyone used to play their part. They were people in this giant tapestry of brilliant writing and people putting in their place and all this intergalactic or intersolar system wide politics and intrigue, and God damn it, what happened to my show? Amazon blew it. Amazon blew it. The more this goes on, the longer I think, as much as I hate to say it, maybe the whole fan campaign was a mistake. Maybe we should, if we just let it die with season 3, or you guys, I wasn't involved at the time, but if it had just died at season 3, maybe it could have been this perfect thing, the way people look at Firefly. It's like, oh, perfect season of science fiction television. Maybe that's how people would look at The Expanse. 3 perfect seasons. Genius. The 4th season, I thought was fine. Didn't love it. That was fine. I just didn't love it. And then season 5, I thought was like, oh my God, this could be the best season of this show ever. Like 3 to 4 unbelievable episodes. 2 or 3 a little weak, and then all of a sudden the ending, you're like, what is this? What happened to my show? What happened to my consistent character motivations? What happened to my strong leads? What happened to anything making sense? What's going on? What'd you do? What'd you do to my show? And now you got season 6. I mean, The Expanse and the Yas Queens. I'm not really that interested. Sorry. Just doesn't seem all that exciting to me. I mean, the brilliance of the female depiction in The Expanse was how vivid the females were explored, how well realized the characters were, and how they were an integral part of the whole story, but it wasn't like a Ghostbusters 2016 vibe or like a The Last Jedi vibe where it's like girls are in charge now and you just got to get used to it. Like, it didn't feel like that at all. It just felt like these are really interesting characters who have like flaws and complexities, and they're people. They're really well written women. It seems like this feels like this show is a girl show. The Expanse feels like a girl show now. And like, newsflash, girls who are into this, that's not what they want. They liked it the way it was. Lots of girls loved Han Solo. Loved him. Lots of girls liked the actual alpha men that were in like Game of Thrones and stuff. They like Luke Skywalker. They don't want neutered men. It doesn't interest them. Sure, women can be represented, fine. But if it's at the expense of the male characters, the females who were interested in that IP are also not going to be interested because that's not, A, that's not entertaining, and B, they like the thing the way it was. You don't speak for them. You speak for you and your narrow-minded, entitled point of view. I don't know. Going off on a little bit of a rant there, but that looks bad. That looks real bad. Hijacked garbage. That looks like they are just going to woke two-step their way out the door. It's a damn shame because that was one of the best shows on TV. We had 3 utterly genius seasons of television. Still some of the best writing ever. I go back to those episodes. Are so good. It just makes me sad now in contrast to what it's become. But still, those are 3 perfect seasons. And it ends. There's like an end to the story. Or an end to like that segment of the story at the end of season 3. So you can still watch it. You can still enjoy it. But boy, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. Now, I didn't have high expectations, but that's like, I'm just like, oh, you're confirming everything I'm concerned about? It's going to be all girl power. It looks like you toned down mightily on the CG. I mean, the special effects look weak. They look less complex than they were like 5 years ago when The Expanse started on Sci-Fi Network. I don't know how you've regressed. How's that possible? You're Amazon? First $1 trillion company? No, nothing? Jesus. All right, well, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I am Matt from Foul Ball Productions. I appreciate you watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please press like. If you liked it so much you want to see more, please press subscribe. Get that little bell notification going on there. I appreciate you watching, even if you didn't. Even if you're not going to do any of that. Even if that seems like a burden and a chore, and you hate me. I appreciate you watching for this long. Have a wonderful day, guys. And if you're curious to see how the final season of The Expanse plays out, make sure you come back to this channel because I will be doing follow-up streams on every single episode, no matter how painful. All right. Have a great day.